Alright, what's up? We got more of my Romhack here for you. We did World 1, we did World 2, so what's next? It is World 5, actually. Something I was playing around with once I decided I was actually going to make it like a hack and like fill in all the blanks for stages. I was going to make World 5 Beach World, and then World 3 is Forest World. And World 5 was supposed to be more of like a secret world. Originally, I think you were able to like skip World 3 and 4 if you did this, but I think I changed it. But yeah, you got Rockaway Beach because Ramones, I guess. Is that who did it? Yeah. I think it was called something else at the start, and people commented on the name, so I changed it. I think it was like Dire Rocks or something like that, but people were like, stage doesn't look too hard. So, and I agreed, because it wasn't supposed to be like a very difficult stage. I can do proper difficulty, I think, when I actually put my mind to it, but my general default is just like put a bunch of enemies in and just like shove enemies in your face. You're gonna see that later, just like way too many enemies in spots. But I think I remember this one being relatively tame. Also, something I liked to do was just like take a couple enemies and then use only those enemies for the stage. Like, so obviously this one is like the rock chucks. Like you're seeing mostly them and Koopas. Like Koopas go in like every single thing. Also, this guy faces the wrong way when you come through the pipe, which is a pipe thing. I just like that. Oh, and these things too. I think I decided these were going to be in the stage. I remember this section having like really bad slowdown at some point. I don't know if it still exists, but it was a problem with a couple Super Mario World things. It's the buoyancy is the problem. The water affecting enemies. You can put water on a stage and have it like not affect enemies, but you kind of need it for this and the spike things. Oh yeah, right here. It's kind of bad. I think you saw it there for a second, and I think I had it way worse originally. It's one of those things, like, after you do it for a while, you're just like, well, why don't I just change it? Also, I think this guy used to be right up against the pipe, and I didn't like that, so I moved him. Just little things like that. Like, after playing the stages over and over. I think you can go down here for some reason. Yeah, I think there's like a Yoshi coin down there. I'm not gonna jump down there and check, but I'm gonna leave some things ambiguous if I can, but that's that stage. I mean, I only have 4 Yoshi coins. I don't recall if I missed one. Also, this hasn't changed at all. I'm just gonna hit it. I don't really care. I still got a life. I would have probably preferred not to, just so I could be out of this a little bit quicker, but whatever. But yes, Coral Corral, just because it's funny. It's a funny name. It's got a secret exit too. I think this is the one with the... No, it's not. Never mind. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is just like a terrible stage because it's underwater and it's not a scroller. What better way to have a first water stage than having it be auto-scrolling? And underwater, and, well, and what better way to have an underwater stage than to have it underwater? Yeah. But it's relatively simple. Much better when you have a fire flower. The secret exit is way more difficult. As I've stated in the previous stages video, for secret exits, I just kind of said my mindset was make it as hard as you want, or do something really weird. It doesn't matter, it's a secret exit. You don't have to do it. This one, I don't know. I feel like it's okay. Like, I don't think... I'd ever be excited to play it. I don't know if doing it again I would make it not auto-scroller. That'd probably be a better idea. But hopefully it's not too long. I don't recall how long it is. I had like no memory of what this stage was until we got in here. It wasn't the stage that I thought it was going to be. Yeah, the end's right here. So that wasn't too bad, I don't think. Just like a minute or so. And then you have your classic Mario 1 ending thing. I'm going to avoid the stars. Intentionally. Just because. Just because. But yeah, those are easy stages. They're supposed to get you closer to the actual forest. This is also a beach stage. Saltwater marsh. That's the stage I was thinking of. Let's go down here. See if we can actually make it in here. I know this is like pretty tight. Yeah, that's like way tighter than it needs to be. I think this was intentionally going to be. There's a Phanto in this section, just because. Oh, and also there's these fish which are invincible. I don't think you can actually lose the key into a pit or anything. I think I intentionally. I mean, you can there, but I think for the most part I made it so that's not going to happen, because you can see here there's jellyfish in the way. I guess they're munchers, but I'm surprised I actually put them in, because it's like X animation or something like that. That's what it's called. And okay, cool. I mean, that was on me, but I don't like doing that. Also, if you come through here and for some reason you do lose the key, I think it just takes you back out to the normal exit. I'm trying to kick this when I have it. But yeah, if you're like not thinking about it, then it's like way harder to do this stage. It's one of those things where it's like, well, if you play a bunch of Mario ROM hacks and stuff, you'll know what to do. Yeah, there's I mean, I'm sucking at it for one thing, but yeah, these used to be pits. I'm 99% sure. Yeah, there's a keyhole. Just gonna wait here for a second. Took a bunch of hits. Like, it's still difficult. I know I don't like it. But you got another thing up here, and there's like another stage here. Yeah, very cramped cavern. But let's do the normal path at first. I mean, I guess internally we'll say World 5 is Beach World. But I guess like when you're playing through this, it's part of World 3 or whatever. I lost track of what I was saying, because I was thinking about this pufferfish. There is a little bit of a story behind this particular pufferfish. There was a post on Talk House, as I said before. That's where a lot of my ROM hacking knowledge came from. Somebody was talking about how the Porky Puffer is invincible. He's not, except he is in my hack. I was supposed to spin jump. You're supposed to spin jump off of him. Come up here, and I think it's just this coin. Or can you get on one of these pipes? I feel like you could get on one of these. Yeah, you can get on this pipe. And this is like a bonus, I think. I think it's all coins. There might be a 1-up hidden here. Nope, it's just coins. That's stupid. Why would I not put a 1-up here? It's just another boring... Like, this should have been, like, more of what the other stage was, but... oh well. I'm going to intentionally die here. And then go back and do the other part. Okay, so hopefully I remember to edit that, and you didn't actually see me do all that stuff over again. But yeah, the pork puffer is completely invincible to fireballs, to enemies. I knew that was going to happen. He's kind of cruddy right there. Like, that's not a very good spot. More invisible blocks for some reason, instead of just like having actual blocks there. I guess I wanted you to jump into the water and have to actually hit him. That one at least makes a little bit of sense to me as somebody who's playing it now. Yeah, he just like, oh, he doesn't hit you with his belly, just the spikes. But this is where you come out at. So yeah. Had something else to say about this. Oh, he's not very fun the way he moves around. I guess if you're like smart, you could just like bop off him like that. Wait for the water to go down. Look for power-ups that probably don't exist. Yeah, see, there's a firefly like way over here for some reason, instead of like near the middle, which is where you would expect it to be. But there's plenty of Koopa shells around, so you can just like do this. The current's a little bit annoying, but I mean that's what Koopa shells are for. I feel like I should be going a little bit more for the actual Yoshi coins, because I did put some effort into some of them. But nope. Also, I do like kind of how I designed this stage now that I'm looking at it. Like, I've got the forest stage stuff up top. You got the underwater background back here. I don't know if those coexist in normal Mario World, but I apparently made them so. But this is going to be the first actual Forest World stage, but we're gonna skip that. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna do more of the beach world. This is Kelp Forest, which I don't know if it's exactly it, but it was something I made for a Super Mario World Central level design contest. I don't think there was a theme behind it. But I put it in here, or I remade it and put it in here because I thought of it. Like this should be, again, the what the Coral Corral would have been, and maybe that should have been a special world stage, or not a special world stage, a secret exit stage. But oh well. Also, this has bloopers in it because bloopers are cool. Not a big fan of underwater stages, but I do like fish enemies. I like bloopers. It's kind of weird. Like, yeah, water stages suck. Water enemies are fun. That's just like my mindset. Also, there's a coin over here. But yeah, I think the contest that I made this for, I was like some weird bottom place. Not like very, very bottom, but like mid-bottom, something like that. It was like 43rd or something like that. I don't remember how many people entered. Probably like 100. But it's got these guys, which I guess it makes sense that they're here because you'd already know what their deal is. Oh yeah, that Koopa at the start is solely so you have this shell, so the stage is much more bearable, which is, again, is probably not a good sign if I'm putting something in the stage to make the stage better. Okay. Oh, and these fish are, I think the other ones too, they're just reskinned Eries. And there's a generator for them. Obviously. That's why they kept appearing as such. But yeah, for some reason I didn't remember what they were until just now. For some reason you save after this stage. I don't know why. But here you have a stage I'm pretty happy with. It's just like a gimmick. an idea that I had, a very, very small stage. And I don't think I made this with, like, again, Beach World in mind. I don't think Beach World existed when I was, like, designing things. Again, like, none of the worlds really existed, but I cobbled some of the stages together to fit into worlds rather than making stages, making the world and then doing the stage. But there's some water in this stage, so that's why it's in Beach World. Also, again, I don't think it's too hard, but I like the idea still. Like, just a lot of stages are big. I don't know why I waited till he turned around to come that way. Also, there's the Venus fire traps, which I don't think we've seen those yet. They do definitely appear a lot later in the game. I believe. Well, we'll save that. Oops, that's not what I thought was going to happen, but I was pretty sure I was dead there. But yeah, you see a lot of big open stages, and this one's tiny. Also, I tried doing like a little gimmick with layer 2 stuff. You got this block up here. Sometimes things fall through it. Sometimes they don't. If you run properly, you can do stuff. It's not an overly difficult stage. Like if I had like a scale, a 1 to 5 scale of stages, it'd probably be like a 2, maybe a 3. Like there's definitely hard parts. Like this one, I think is a little bit difficult for what the rest of the stage was. There's another section over here, I think, where something happens. There's like a muncher here for some reason. I feel like I put that guy there because I thought the stage was empty without it. Yeah, you got stuff like this, which is a little bit difficult. That part's probably a little bit too hard. So maybe it's like closer to 2.5, 2 to 3 maybe. I don't know, maybe middle of the road. Compared to the rest of the hack, though, it's probably a 2. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I mean, that's it. Like, there's just a couple hard parts. It's not too long. You got Charge and Chuck there. There's one here kicking footballs at you for some reason. He probably shouldn't be there either, if I was going to remake the stage. But he's there now, so whatever. On another water stage, and then after you beat that stage, you come up here to the forest. So yeah, we'll leave Beach World as this video. This will be the last one. Here's the White Hot Beach, which I feel like. Oh, here's the World 1 boss. Gonna see a couple of those guys show up now, and also Blargs again, but they're not icy. They're more normal. Hopefully it's obvious, but the quote-unquote water actually hurts you. It's just lava. I mean, obviously it's lava, but some people don't recognize these things. But it's boiling. That should be indication that you don't want to go into it, right? Also these trees. For some reason, whenever I had these trees, I always thought you should be able to climb up and down them. So yeah, every single tree you can climb them. You can jump on top of them. I don't know if that's good or bad. I like it, which is why it's like that. But it might mess some people up if they don't realize that and they're trying to like do a weird jump like that, like a duck jump. Just a random fish here. I do like the flopping fish. That's why Fishy Fields existed, because it was funny. I liked them as an enemy, even though they're not an enemy. Yeah, this is mostly just Koopas and for some reason Pokies. I don't think you see too many cacti on beach, but you do here. I mean, it's a Mario game. Who cares? But I guess I could have like reskinned them to something else. Hey, that guy got me pretty good. That guy's like hidden. Didn't think I was gonna make that jump. Yeah, I think this one I wanted to stick mostly with just Koopas, because we got the Koopa Beach theme, which is the theme of course, of Beach World, because it's a beach song. But yeah, that was more or less what was going to be Beach World. It was supposed to be you do the secret exit here, and then you do these stages, and then you end up like up here, and then you can do the World 5 castle, which is still why I call it World 5, because the actual castle for this is over here, and it's way tougher than some of the other castles. But yeah, that was a solid 6 stages. And I think there's only like a handful more beach stages, but I think my thought of making it like this instead of just having you skip 2 worlds is, 1, that's stupid, skipping a bunch of stuff. 2, the stages aren't too hard. Like, aside from the secret exit, I don't think it was that difficult. Like even these stages, like White Hot Beach might be a little tough. This one's just kind of fun. This one's whatever. And then the rest are just, like, I think standard difficulty. This one's a little bit tougher than normal, but I think it's fine for World 3. But we'll move on to the forest next. There's probably just as many stages in here as there were over here, so I don't know if taking the secret exit is quicker or not, but I just wanted to make stages. We'll go on to actual World 3 proper next time.